Greetings, hi, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here, once again, another 5 versus 5 Counter-Strike Global Offensive match, and this one is going to be from the Copenhagen Games. This is game number 2 of this best of 3 series between LDLC and Virtus.pro. Alright, looks like Terrorists are trying to take mid-control very fast, leaving one player behind to watch it. Smoke just went down, looks like they're going to try to go short, but we actually have a Molotov preventing them from doing so. It looked like it was going to be a complete stat short. If they smoke down middle, these players will have to push through it. And 3 players here, one has to rotate. That's going to be Apex. Terrorists now trying to push through middle. Apex in position, takes out 2 frags, and takes that bomb control. So here is Taz, going to try and get that bomb control back. 2 versus 5 now in this pistol round. Taz and Neo. Neo sneaking around through a B site. They have to get that bomb control. Taz takes him down to 2 health now. Neo still up. And Taz takes down Uzi. That was a nice shot. Here comes Neo from the other side, trying to take on Apex there. Oh, and Taz moves in from the other side and ends him. Love that. 2 players, and they're still using the tactics to take people out 2-on-1. And LDLC trying to rotate to deal with this. Neo getting taken down. Taz grabs another frag off of Happy. Now going to be a 2 versus 2. They have that bomb. And look like they're going to go short. Not to worry, though. Maniac has already rotated into A side here. Waiting for these players to push. They are going for it now. Taz down to 2 health. All he has to do is tap him. Oh, Maniac goes down. Flips over backwards. Now just Cali left. Takes out Neo. Puts it into a 1 versus 1. And Taz ends it. Wow, that was probably the single best round of Counter-Strike Global Offensive that I've ever seen. That was incredible. This is pistol round. This is, goodness, I'm very excited. We had to smoke off mid, tried to rush short. Molotov, that's so expensive on the first round. 1 player, that's all they have to buy. All right, and Terrorists just going to be pushing at long A. Very quickly, Counter-Terrorists fall back. They are, of course, saving. It's a very strong strategy. Maniac. And they have to check this spot. Snacks run by, but Pasha is the one to check it. Apex taking players down through smoke. Terrorists still aggressing here. It is going to be the armor pistol buy from Team LDLC in the 2nd round. And Cali takes out a shot on Neo. Now puts it down to 3 players here on the Terrorist side. Taz had 1 health. So close to death once again. But we've seen it does not dissuade him from getting a bunch of kills. And Pasha just tapping down Apex, who was way exposed. Standing out there in the middle. Player likes to do that. And Cali holding this off. Only 2 health left on him. Terrorists still have long position, have not been able to push. They haven't rotated back. They're still shooting. They're still making noise. So Counter-Terrorists still know they're here. Have not rotated just yet. Still committing to this. With a nice shot from CT Spawn. They don't know about Cali inside of the elevator. And Bialy moving into the site. Happy in position to frag him as he goes for a safe plant. Both players are super low. It is all up to Taz with 1 health left to take them down. This could go either way. 20 seconds left. Looking like Taz. Checking for a flank. Gonna go for it. 15 seconds, and he needs 3 seconds to plant that bomb. Cali moving forward. He knows where he is. And he goes down. Team LDLC just stole that round. I'm gonna pause it for a second here while I turn off my Steam friends. We are back. Fix that problem. Turned off Steam for this. Forgot to do that. People, please stop sending me friend requests. I get one like every minute. It's ridiculous. Alright. Terrorists. Armor pistol buy. Gonna go for the double steal here. LDLC coming off of a armor pistol, winning it. This is, of course, a T-sided map, so an armor pistol on the T side is actually a pretty good idea. Maniac doesn't have armor. Just noticed that. That is very super strange. He's gonna be very vulnerable on this round. And LDLC has to be assuming, has to be thinking right now that Virtus.pro is saving. Have to be thinking that at this point. Alright, Happy's got to try to take these players down through that smoke. They are not pushing just yet, but they're getting ready to charge into bomb site B. 2 players here to deal with it. They are moving in. Uzi in a forward position. Does go down. Happy still up. Oh, no. Oh, what? Neo jumps in and knifes him from behind, but now it's just going to be Snacks left. Taking on Apex there inside of the site. Apex ends him. But my goodness, what a round, and that knife kill is going to give him a bunch of money. Lovely job. Always love it when that happens. Alright, so a failed attempt at taking that bomb site there from Virtus.pro. Did get a little bit of money. Will be forced to full save, though, on this round. They're using 2 smokes. Interesting to see where they use those things. First smoke was actually just thrown. I think that's for mid. Yeah, it's for mid. It was a little bit off, though. If Fake Counter Terrorist was playing mid, yeah, look at that. They could still take them out quite easily. However, nobody is. Here comes Uzi. Missed his chance here. If he peeks right now, he could get some frags. Oh, and he got, there's the second smoke to prevent him from peeking through mid. Love that. Oh, 2 players just creeped out. That is going to be Neo here. Now falling back. Terrace trying to push that short A. Counter Terrace already in position. Not going to happen, Virtus.pro. So they had 2 smokes. Where did they prioritize these smokes? First one kind of failed. It didn't block off middle. It was sort of right here. Next one was interesting. It was like out here to prevent this player from vision. And then 2 terrorists sort of crept out with it. Another buy round here from Virtus.pro. Saved for that money. So, Virtus.pro winning that pistol round. LDLC now at 3 points. Goodness. Goodness me. Actually, that's not what happened. Oh, look at this. Apex. Close position. Does get the flash off, but the spray sprays him down. Down terrorists. Pushing at short. Uzi gonna move in from behind. Sees a player at lower. That's gonna be Neo. Oh, nice shot by Pasha. Holding off the exit there. And we have Maniac. This off as well. Galley from CT spawn. Smoke is down, but still gets killed through it by Snacks. Now 1 versus 2. Maniac thinks that they rotated to B. He even hears that player now through that smoke on his right. Very close. Completely aware of Snacks. Right there. Is able to take him down. Now 1 versus 2. Which is Pasha and Taz. Smoke for mid to B. Thinks it's going to be a mid to B. The bomb just got planted inside of A. Taz inside of A. You got Pasha going short. Probably going to try and sneak up behind him. Sees the player cross. Now it's going to be difficult to deal with. Flashes for that player. Needs to take out Taz, but Taz takes him out through that smoke. And that's going to be that. Virtus.pro takes back another point. It is T-sided, so they start off pretty far behind here. Now trying to come back into this thing. Alright, 2 players from LDLC going to be offing, so it's a double op here on Dust2. On Inferno, not really using an op very much at all. And both the offers going to be playing middle and spraying it, but there's the smoke from the T's. And look at this, terrorists on this buy round, charging forward headlong. Taz and Pasha mow them down. Now, here's happy to watch the cross, which should be smoked out. Misses that shot, and I think that counter terrorists are going to try and save at this point. Not much that they can do. Terrorists have the sight. Terrorists have everything. Neo hunting frags. Sees Uzi and takes him down. That was unfortunate for Uzi. He should have been able to take that down. Happy with a nice kill off of Pasha. Knows there's a player inside of tunnels because his teammate called it. Will that player peek? That's going to be Neo. Oh no, Happy missed a shot with an off. Spells disaster, and he will go down. And Bialy steals that off. Going to throw that thing over to Pasha for mid. Oh, there he is. He is not in a good spawn to use this op. All he can really do is get to mid in time to see how many counter-terrorists cross. Counter-terrorists here on the save round. Didn't buy a smoke, so they won't be able to hide how many cross. So he sees 2. Should call it. And his flash, poor Maniac, still running for the pit. Not going to happen. Snacks takes him down. Terrorists pushing at long A, all of them right now. It's a long A stack. We've seen this a lot from North American teams. To great effect, actually, against the European teams. So interesting now to see this from Virtus.pro. And Snacks takes out Apex. Going to continue with this. Happy trying to rotate out from behind. Uzi holding down the fort. But it's just saving players. What can they really hope for here? There's Taz. No, and Happy. Massacre. Virtus.pro now takes the lead at 4 points. Terrorists are coming back. Love it. Alright, Pasha with the op. Looks like he wants to go pick at long. Well, Bialy could be a smoky or flashing out for him here. Let's see what he decides to do. Nope. Oh, he's gonna flash himself out and go for the pick. There are 2 players there. Flash will force them back. Oh, just missed it. 2 players actually lined up. That was a huge opportunity. It was going back. Yeah, don't go for the second pick, and Pasha's dead. To Cali there. Most definitely don't go for the second pick. If you miss that thing, you gotta fall back. You gotta just say, okay, I missed it. Let's do something else. And who ducks? Taz ducks. Almost survives that, but does go down. Snack getting ready to pick the middle as well. Apex smokes it out. Bomb control is now on the counter-terrorists. They need to rotate their players over and deal with this. Instead, they're going to rotate Maniac from behind. They are not taking control of this bomb. Now just Snacks left. 79 health. Not much damage done. Going after Maniac. Takes him down. Flash did not go off. Maniac runs out before the flash. Now, what he was trying to do there with... Oh! I love that! What he was trying to do there with that flash was cause the player to turn to avoid the flash, and then he could kill him before the flash went off. However, Snacks didn't turn, waited for that player, and took him down. Alright, 1 versus 3 now. Snacks still up! I cannot believe that shot! Just took out Apex as he was jumping perfectly as he peeked. And Callie takes him down from CT spawn. I cannot believe that shot that Snacks just did. The reflexes to do that. Goodness. Pasha spawning over here over at B. Now, I always do this in the to keep track of the spawns. You look at where the oppers are to see where they can pick. Callie obviously going to be watching middle. Oh, that's an interesting smoke. Terrace trying to take main control. Nice shot! I couldn't hardly even see that there. Pasha in B because of that spawn. And 1 player to deal with. Smoke is down. Looking like Pasha's waiting for that smoke to go down. Then he's going to try to peek this hallway. A fun little shooting gallery. Terrace taking position middle in the meantime. Looking like they're setting up for a mid to B. They've dropped the bomb at middle, so they can still go anywhere. So they're pretty much relying on Pasha getting a pick here. They've already lost 1 player. And we see Uzi creeping up here at middle. Players through that smoke. Waiting for it. Here comes Pasha. Nope. Another re-smoke there. 1 minute left. Rotating back to middle. Had enough of that. Not going to happen. So they're going to their strat was Pasha get the pick at B, then we'll do a mid to B. Now they are shuffling. Trying to figure out what to do here. Player is right there. Continuing to wait for this pick. Terrace looking like they want to go short. And they've sort of caused these counter-terrorists to rotate over to middle. 2 of them going to be watching middle. Just Callie here. Oh! Takes out Bialy through that smoke. Terrace, will they commit to this? Will they commit to this short push? They kind of have to now. 30 seconds left. Terrace pushing forward. And my phone is ringing. That's the other thing I forgot to turn off. Don't worry, guys. I am a failure. Absolute failure. Yeah, we're going to just wait this round out and then pause it. There's Taz now. Taking on these 2 players. We'll be planting that bomb. 1 versus 3. Goes down. Nice job. Gotta pause it again, guys. So sorry. We're back. Sorry about that. Alright, so, what else can go wrong? What else can go wrong with the cast, guys? I don't live with anybody, so nobody can physically walk in on me. I guess I could get robbed. That's one. I could get robbed. That could happen. Or a fire could break out. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I could die. Alright, Terrace have taken position at long A. 3 counter terrace to do with it. There's why they call it elevator. Callie gonna be up here. Watching it. What happened to my bars? There they are. Terrorists are out long. This is gonna be the op hold off here. It's difficult to do. He thinks there might be a player inside of that pit. But there is not. Terrorists have rotated back. They are now taking mid control. Looking like they want to go short A. And here is Maniac to deal with it. Good. I love that flash because it forces that player back. Terra still committing to this, pushing out Apex with a nice shot. This is going to be a dangerous push here. There are 3 counter-terrorists in position, 2 more rotating. Falling back and going to bomb site B might be the right call at this point, but they're going to be committing to this. Apex moving forward, flips around and tries to take out the last player. That's going to be Pasha now at 2 health, taking on Happy and Uzi. All right, he's got the op. 1 versus 2. You get that bomb, and Uzi is watching it, takes him down. That scared me there. All right, Team LDLC at 6 points. Virtus.pro at 4. Virtus.pro in some serious trouble now. Looking like it is going the LDLC way. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a game where anything could happen. Players can come back from any sort of position. You can have incredible comebacks, but what generally happens is the momentum is preserved. So right now, looks like LDLC has got this thing. It is T-sided. Virtus.pro has not been able to make much happen. Now Snacks gets a gun. But at what cost? The cost of all of his friends and his life. Not worth it. And LDLC continuing to get further ahead here. Taking out a saving Virtus.pro. Now they're going to be buying. Galley at a position where he can pick down middle. Going to be smoking so his players, his teammates can cross. Oh, love that pick. So aggressive, so creepy. There'll be some players at short. You always got to watch out for the player at lower B at this point. And there are not those players at lower B. Smoke will don't go down. Callie just charges forward. Doesn't even worry about lower B. Takes the shot and falls back. That was aggressive. It was scary. Didn't want to let these guys take any position. And Terrace now pushing at short. Going to be... Oh, he hears him coming now. They were trying to do an elevator. Not going to happen. Callie boosts up and opts a player at short. That was a crazy move there. Terrace now getting ready to push. All of them here at short. Throwing out the nades and flashes. Now going to peek. There's Neo doing the entry. Nope. Here comes Bialy. Neo jumps down into CT spawn. Into that smoke. Charging forward to take those players down. Callie takes him down, though. Wow. Great round here for the Opper. Flash will prevent that player from doing anything. They're planting safe. Gonna try and hold it from the bomb site. Counter Terrace in position to rotate from all different sides. We have 2 players at short. 1 from CT spawn, that's happy. 2 from long. 1 goes down now, just gotta be Callie left. Oh, just misses it. Counter Terrace moving in. Just 1 player left, and they clean it up. We'll be defusing that bomb. LDLC continues. Their aggressive CT side hold. Doing a good job. Virtus.pro buying up once again that bomb plant money, giving them the buy. Full nades and flashes, can do whatever they want. Alright. Now that smoke is to allow Counter Terrace to get by at middle. Oh, another boost. Yeah, this is crazy. Let's get on the boosted player. That's going to be Apex here. Boosted up above the mid smoke to watch these players at short. Will they fall for it? There's Snacks. Looking like he is. Yep. He is going to fall for it. Needs to fall back at this point. Oh, and Uzi goes down. Was not worth it. Tried to do the trade, but Apex with an excellent nade over the top there of the middle. Alright, Terrorists have taken mid control. Looking like they're going to try to peek at short. Counter Terrorists putting themselves in a defensive position. 1 player in B. 1 player rotating. Nice shot there from Callie. Player at long now feels the guts, Maniac, to push out here and get behind these Terrorists who are at middle. We'll also coordinate here with Apex, so they can actually do some serious damage. Now Apex moves out into lower. Love that. Bomb is now at short. And it's just 1 player left. Gonna be pushing at A. Does have that bomb. Takes out Callie through that box. Lovely shot. Counter Terrace not in a position to deal with this. That means bomb plant is going down. Planting safe. Bialy just had to check all of the corners to make sure. Now this is going to be the hold-off of his life. This is the moment that defines the player. And he gets naded out. Not much that he could have done there. Maybe could have tried to peek and pick those players. Instead, played super passive, tried to get them to push. But they got the nades and flashes. So the retake, not going to be in his favor. Alright, 2 rounds left in this half. LDLC continuing to lead here. Virtus.pro is able to get the bomb planted every round. Get that bomb plant money. Very close to victory. To getting a few of these rounds. But this half already is going to LDLC. Alright, Terrace pushing out, taking position long. Counter Terrace not even watching it. Instead, they got players at mid and lower. Callie from short takes a player out. They still don't know about Happy. Happy sneaking up, sees the head. Callie still holding it out. My goodness. Now 1 versus 3. They use this off player to great extent. Most of the plays seem to revolve around. And Terrace have the sight. Now a 2 versus 2 retake. Both get executed. LDLC continues their momentum here. Uzi having some trouble defusing that bomb. Forgot the code for a second. Just remembered it. Cut the red wire. And all is good. All is right in the world. 1 round left. And we have a double op hold off here from LDLC. Back to that. That was the round that Virtus.pro won when they tried to do this double op hold off. Pasha with an op, going to be watching down middle, but he's got 2 players to deal with. We know they like to stick both in the middle. Nope, just going to be one. That's going to be Happy. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Happy out ops Pasha at middle. And sneaking at long. There's a trade. Trade is what they want to do in this point because they already have picked off 1 player. So the trades are good. Now just going to be 3 terrorists left. I'm going to try and execute on this. Happy watching middle. Smoke is down. If he went back a little bit, he could see over that smoke at short. Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do here. They're going to be pushing out middle, so this is going to be difficult here. Oh, no! Gets killed as the smoke is clearing. Terrace now in another smoke, going mid to B. Just going to be Uzi left. He's got to hold this off. Looking like there's players at window and door going to come in at the same time. Very difficult hold off. Neil takes out a player from the back. Oh, and he falls back. That was his chance. Now going to try and go for the retake here. Smokes are down. Apex peeking, going for that bomb planting player. He knows he's right around that corner. And he is. 2-player hold off here. Rotate both. So we're going to do both from CT spawn. This is smart because we have that 1 player committed to watching at... they're going to go when that smoke clears too. This is very nice. Snacks is going to continue to watch over there. Oh, but they both do go down. Snacks finally turns around. It was a nice try at a retake there. Virtus.pro now ends this thing at 5 points. It is definitely doable. You can definitely come back from this as they put up the walls of defense here on CT side. So they're moving into the second half. Second half now. Team LDLC at 10 points. Virtus.pro at 5. Now moving on to the CT side. Going to be a difficult hold off here. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, no. Callie's on fire this game. My goodness. Let's check out that Apex. Oh, Callie's actually leading the frags here. Snacks just charging forward. He doesn't care. Maniac sneaking up behind him, though. Sneaky Beaky wins the race. Doesn't shoot that player. Allows him to live. Takes his time. And here comes Callie from behind. Oh, Pasha and Bialy able to hold it off. Maniac now charges forward. Starts spraying. Now just Bialy left. 1 versus 2. He's contending with Uzi here as he's trying to prevent this bomb plant. And here's that terrace rotating into CT spawn. Oh, nice shot. Now he has bomb control. That's a decoy there at short by Maniac. 1 versus 1 now on this pivotal round. And Bialy has it. Lovely job. That's going to put Virtus.pro back in this game. Now they're going to be able to buy. Let's see if LDLC does the armor pistol. They most definitely should in this situation. And they are. I love this armor pistol, man. The sting of the pistol, or the sting of the knife round, has been lost. Alright. We'll be pushing at long A here. Bialy to hold it off. From Carr. Now the difficulty with Carr, he's taking those picks, he's held it off, now he's stuck. He cannot rotate out of here. He is fully committed to this. Nice nade. Nice hold off. Pasha takes a nade on the Uzi there. 2 players left. Poor Happy in some serious trouble trying to duck to avoid getting shot. Takes out Bialy, but that is going to be it. Not going to happen on that round. Virtus.pro holds on. Could be setting themselves up for a comeback. Lovely job. Alright, Pasha. With that off, going to be watching mid. Saving terrorists. Got to save for that 4th round now. If terrorists get the bomb plant, they can go for that 3rd round. If they don't get the bomb plant, they do armor pistol 2nd round. On a round that they do have the advantage, like... Oh, look at this. It's so aggressive. Charging up middle, taking that position right away. One of the things we've noticed here, CT side by both teams, is if the enemy team is saving, they play a little bit more aggressively against them. And the negative to that is exactly what happened just there. They could get caught in a trap. Now just Maniac left. Oh, nice shot. I continue to be in awe at how well both of these teams, all these players, are shooting. And 1 versus 1 now. Bialy was looking the wrong way. Maniac just lost his chance. And Bialy with the tap. Well, we were talking about on Inferno as well. He was going up against saving players. He knew that they didn't have armor. And Bialy taps with this thing for headshots. So it's a consistent thing with this player. I love that. Very smart. All right, Pasha watching up middle. Gets smoked out. Still has the short position here as he jumps up to make sure they can't go short. Always difficult to deal with this if you're trying to take mid control. All right. Decoy being thrown into bomb site B. It works because we have the rotate. 3 players now in B. Terrace pushing through middle, though. That was their opportunity to take short. Good shot by Pasha. Oh, he goes down. Terrace have smoked out, but there is one player in that smoke. Neo pushes forward, does go down. Terrace take position. Taz still there, last player left. Lucy creeping up on him. Does go down, but it's a trade, and that's going to be it for it. LDLC finally takes their first round on this half. On that bye round. All right, Virtus.pro now. Super low on the money, he's got to save. LDLC at 11 points. Let's see what they try to do here against echoing players. Callie walking down the middle. Did he see that there were 2? I think the smoke went down, so they don't have intel. Happy just charging forward. Won't have to be out there. Now falling back. Terrace playing it super passive. This is probably the most passive I've seen LDLC playing on T side right now. They are taking a whole bunch of time to take mid control. Normally it's very quick to take that mid control. They still don't have it. They still don't have it. Almost 1 minute now. They're going to lose some of their options because of this. But at the same time, it is a pistol round, so they're being super careful just to make sure they don't get caught off guard. There's Taz on the left side through that double door. Waiting for them to push. Terrace now falling back, looking like they're going to do a split A. One player at short, that is Happy, who has gotten by. I don't think they know about him. Oh, they do. 3 pistolers, 4 pistolers watching him. The rest of these Terrace going to push headlong. Now charging forward. Happy sort of soloing this thing. Terrace getting ready to peek here. Whole bunch of counter Terrace. In CT spawn. And do they see them? Trying to go for that headshot. There's Uzi. Just so you can see how difficult it is for the players in first-person mode when they're going after those shots. We're watching it completely in X-ray. It just looks easier because they can see the you can see the entire outline very simply of that player. But in that situation when there's nades going off, flashes, smokes, and everything, it's difficult to make out where those players are. Snacks jumps by. LDLC not even trying to peek down middle because they know that they're gonna cross appropriately, throw the smokes down. Apex charging down mid. Takes a flash, defensive flash, not for anything there. Bomb going to be going to B. There's another save round here from Virtus.pro. Snacks to hold this off with the smoke. He's going to throw this when he thinks they're going to try and push here. Waiting for the smoke or the flash to come from the T's, and he's going to throw this thing. Terrace are not going to throw it, though. Oh, throws it down at his feet. Going to try and survive here in the site. Just try to grab as many frags as possible as the CTs rotate. And hits Maniac a few times. Down to 7 ammo left. Counter Terrace executing the retake already. Moving in through the window. Counter Terrace trying to make something happen. Now just going to be Pasha left. 1 versus 3 here with the CZ. 75 auto. Crimson Web. Stat track. He's added 1 more to that stat track. And oh, goes down to Callie shooting him as he comes out of that smoke. Difficult place to push. 30 seconds left. He had to go for it, though. No reason to save, no reason to live. Unless he could find a gun. And Team LDLC now at 13 points. Virtus.pro has not been able to find their groove here on CT side. They are tied it up 3-3 on this half. That is not what they want to try and do. I'm just so interested to know what this strat is here from LDLC, because they got all their players going A side, now one coming B to help out with Maniac. And they have the bomb soloing B side with a Molotov. So what the heck are they planning? Apex creeping through middle now, going into B tunnels. Looking like they want to commit to this B tank. Bomb is peeking. Bomb should not peek. There's Maniac, gonna entry frag. Snacks right there. Does he see him? Takes him down. That's gonna be Maniac. They now have the sight. We'll be trying to hold this off so they can get that bomb planted. Smoke is down. There's the Molotov. And Taz is forced to fall back. Are they gonna try and get this bomb down? Taking their time, waiting for CTs to rotate, it seems. Apex already grabbed the frag. Will be planting that bomb. No, it's a fake. Taz gonna be committing this. Nope. Could fake it again, though. Still has 45 seconds. Gonna be going for it. Up to Apex to watch his back. Apex does and takes out Taz as he moves in to take out the bomb planting player. Now 1 versus 2. This is a difficult push. Puts it into a 1 versus 1. It's a doable situation. Both know where each other is. Now just down to raw skill. And Neil will win out in the raw skill situation against Apex. Alright, defusing that bomb for the win there.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And that's going to be that. Neil with a 3-frag retaking for the win, putting Virtus.pro in this game. There's the AWP on Pasha. He'll be watching mid with that thing. Pasha buying a FAMAS for his teammate. They're a little bit strapped for money. They have 3 decoys. Not a lot of smokes and nades, though. So this round, LDLC majorly favored. Virtus.pro has just got to get the frags. 2-player stack at long. Happy not going to peek. LDLC continuing to play super passive. They know they have Virtus.pro on the ropes. They do not want to jeopardize this victory. But at the same time, being this passive can jeopardize that victory. Now taking the pick. There's Uzi. Add short. Neo down. Counter terrorist rotating. Taz looked like he was going to go to short to help out. Now going back to middle. Terrorists are going to commit to this. Apex with a nice shot. Now just going to be Pasha left in the sight. Hold this off with an AWP. He's done this before. And he goes down to Apex. Another great shot. Terrorists take the site. Maniac there. Behind the door. Nice shot by Taz. Happy moves in to take out Taz.
Bomb has been planted.
Counter terrorists looking like they want to save here. Just Taz and Snags left. They've grabbed those weapons, fallen back into the fortress of B site. And it is a hit squad. Terrorists are moving out. They do not want to let them live. They are moving in for the kill. So they're going to retake bomb site B after planting the bomb in A. Is it worth it? Looks like it is. Snacks now last player left. Try and hold it off. Not going to happen. LDLC just destroyed them. All right. LDLC at 14 points now. Setting themselves up for a victory here by LDLC. Pushes it into game number 2. And it's very significant. Or game number 3. This is game number 2. Pushes it into game number 3 because Virtus.pro is in fact ahead 1-0 now in this series. However, it's Counter-Strike. It can go either way. Virtus.pro can most definitely mount a comeback here. And is going to be a save round. So they're going to give LDLC the 15 points. They don't have the money for a buy. Could have tried to do an armor pistol. Didn't. Playing it safe. Very safe. To the point where they're giving LDLC the 15 points. Neo just grabbed a frag. Terrace now pushing at long A. Pasha to hold off. Strafing back and forth as much as he can to hold off the whole team. But Uzi's able to sneak by and come up from the side. There's Snacks and CP spawn. We'll be getting this bomb planted just with the Snacks left. Oh, drops down on his head. That was a Mario. But Happy was the one who got the frag, so not a true Mario. Alright, it is now match point. LDLC 1 point from victory. Can they do it? Virtus.pro now has to win 5 rounds in a row, or 6 rounds in a row, to push this thing into an overtime. And player crosses. We'll be buying FAMAS's dangerous round. Alright, so they did the gamble. Will the gamble pay off? Yes, it will. Counter-terrorists just took B tunnels, now have bomb control, and we have Pasha holding it off there as well. And Taz takes out Happy. Love that gamble. Virtus.pro just won it with a gamble. Love that. Smoke off middle. Smoke off here. Counter-terrorists push through. Sandwich at B, take bomb control. Love it. That's why it's always dangerous to take that bomb into B tunnels. And that's exactly what happened. Virtus.pro made it happen. Another round here. They now have to win 5 more in a row to stay in this game. Push it into an overtime. Alright, terrorists pushing at long A now. And they have taken position there. It's up to Pasha to hold it off. Holding it off from side. This is a very sort of give them long setup there. That's the trade. Happy opping. Gonna be the secondary opper on the team. Flashing over. Terrace gets the push. Nice shot. Out of the sight. Apex. Excellent entry. Fragger. Neo there. Able to hold him off. Now a 2 versus 2. Match point. Happy's got a 1v2 match point. End this thing with 4 frag. Can he do it? There's one counter terrace creeping up on him. That's going to be Snacks. 1 at short. 38 seconds left. Can Virtus.pro hold on? Knows there's 1 CT now. Knows there's 1 short. Has that position. He knows. Misses the shot. Snacks takes him out. He did get flashed and tried to just launch a desperation shot. Not going to happen. Very nice try. All right, Virtus.pro continues to hold on to it. Is it the comeback? Sure looks like it's going to be the comeback. All right. Looking great here for Virtus.pro. Continuing to get the aggression. Get the points. LDLC forced to save. They are taking mid-control now. Pistolers just charging up, spraying. Probably not going to happen. Took short. Here is Bialy for the shooting gallery here. He's got a bunch of little one-tap headshots. Can he do it? 1. That's it. Terrace now takes the side. Pasha moving in with his pistol. CZ takes out 2 players. Some nice headshots. Just Happy left running away. Trying to survive. Tries to be like Rabbit and hop around and avoid fire. Not going to happen. Pasha now. The op. Double op. Double op across the sky. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means Virtus.pro is so invested in winning this thing. In continuing to put on the pressure here. Continuing to win. It's still match point, though. The pressure is still on. Terrorists. 2 players from lower trying to take the mid control. Neo! So aggressive. Pushes out. Now 1 player at short. Pasha. Oh, Neo goes down. Callie shoots him through the door. That's going to be huge. So difficult to hold off 4 players, Dust2. They have 1 player B, 1 player mid, 1 player short, and 1 player A. Oh, nice shot by Pasha. Now has to fall back. Doesn't fall back fast enough. Instead takes the time to try to throw a smoke or something. That was a huge mistake there. Terrace going to be committing to this A take. Here's Bialy to hold it off. It is, keep in mind, a match point here. Bialy taking on Apex. Takes him down. Now 2 players. 1 inside the side. That's Happy. Happy takes out Taz. 1 player left. 1 versus 1. Taking on Snacks. Avoiding fire. And that's the win there from LDLC. Nice job by Happy. Epically owning that thing. We caught that, so no owl vision. But thank you, folks, very much for watching. That was so much fun. I'm TheWarOwl. And guess what? It's going to be game number 3 here between these 2 teams. And I still have no closer.